Grace, hello. Okay, hopefully I don't wake up my mom in this process. Oops, that probably did it. I just washed this table, so it's kind of wet. Just gotta start the reading off right. Nice wet table. Okay, so we are doing a general reading for Grace. Where is Grace at right now? Okay, so where is Grace at right now? Just one card, please. Where is Grace at right now? Just one card, please. I've been like zoning in on your energy since you messaged me, so I think these cards are just like popping out of here. Okay, where is Grace at right now? What's the challenge? Okay, so right now, this is you kind of taking a pause in your life and looking at things from a different point of view. This is actually a huge pause. It's not just a small event. It's a very large stepping back from your normal day-to-day to totally look at your whole life from a different angle. What's the challenge? The challenge is bringing balance into your life. You're really trying to do things and have an equal give and take. The Temperance card is a card about finding how you do things in life and kind of balance out your own karma. So you're trying to do things from a very balanced mindset. Where's your subconscious energy? Okay, so the Eight of Swords in reverse, you are finally able to release things that are holding you back. You're taking a look at things that were unbalanced and that you were having a hard time releasing. It could have been something that was holding you down for quite a while, and you really didn't know a way or how to get out of it. And so now you are coming into an energy of actually just releasing things, letting them go. What's the past energy that led up to this? Okay, so you are doing this to avoid a disaster, basically. It could have been that you saw how things were going and you didn't like it. You wanted more balance in your life, and this is it helped you avoid something that was that could have really brought you down and kind of changed everything. What's the present energy? The Queen of Pentacles. This is so like exactly what you were saying to me. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very balanced in their life. I always see this person as somebody who knows how to like meal prep and like get ready for their day, and they have the home life under control and they have their work life under control. Everything is very, very balanced. This is also the mother of the tarot deck. This is a very motherly energy that knows how to take care of everything around her, as well as finances and children. So that's the present energy, which is just like amazing. This whole row is super, super, super amazing because there's this release here, and it's you actually avoiding something that would have been very negative for you. What's the near future? The Ten of Cups. Oh my God, Grace. Okay, so the Ten of Cups is total emotional fulfillment. This is total happiness. Having everything you want, having everything you need. The Queen of Pentacles just totally matches that too. What's the advice for Grace? The Lovers in reverse. So this is making, it could be either disconnecting from people that are no longer serving you, or it could be, the Lovers card used to be called the Choice, and so this could be making a choice not to do something as well. I'm going to clarify all of the cards too, so I'll put my battery. Okay. I'm going to clarify all the cards as well, just so that we can get like another layer peeled off of the onion here, but so we can see what the choice is, if it was a choice. But it looks like the advice is to either disconnect from something, not come into union with something, or the way I see it with this would be disconnecting from things that are no longer bringing balance into your life. What are the energies involved? Okay, the Judgment card in reverse. So this is very similar. By the way, I should just mention, so far you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards out of 6, 7, 8. 5 out of 8. So whatever you are going through right now is a huge, huge thing for you. This is a big deal. And so the energies that you have that are kind of evolving in your life, or the energies that Spirit is using to help guide you, you are suddenly making judgment calls that possibly could have been either hard for you to do in the past, or they just weren't clear to you. And so all of a sudden you find yourself kind of saying no to things that maybe you wouldn't have been as comfortable saying no to before. But it looks like you are making very clear judgment calls, either on people, situations. What are Grace's hopes? What are Grace's fears? Okay, so for your hopes, you could be hoping for something that may be a little too materialistic. It could be that you have a person that is too materialistic in your surroundings. Or it could be that you may need to end a situation with this King of Pentacles person, this earth sign person, but it's hard to do. I don't think that's it though, just because I know like enough of your situation, but I would say that it's having a hard time letting go of more of a materialistic mindset. And in your fears, there is still a lot of anxiety here about leaving certain things behind. It could be that you actually have a fear of becoming successful in whatever you're doing, because we have the Six of Wands, and this is normally a victory. And so for being in a fearful position, and then you have the Nine of Swords in reverse, which is kind of like an endless loop of anxiety, this could mean that you are fearful of leaving certain things behind. The Six of Swords is a card about moving on from like rocky situations into calmer waters. And so with that being in your fear, I would say that it's the change that is almost that you're fearing. Maybe because of how you will be perceived. What's the outcome? So there will be a lot of spiritual healing. Again, we have more major arcanas. There will be spiritual healing, and things that you were once unsure about, they will sort of start to become illuminated for you. You will start to see the darker sides of things that I think this is bringing it back to here, where there's these judgment calls that are being made for you, and you're kind of needing illumination on certain parts of your life. And in the outcome, there is this sense of giving up a battle that you will be experiencing. Normally this card in the upright is kind of like doing whatever it takes to win, but it looks like you kind of aren't. It could just be that you are no longer fighting with either yourself or others, and you're kind of just letting it all play out. And just kind of like letting the universe do what it needs to do. But there is definitely a sense of having a hard time leaving certain things behind. But whatever it is that you're doing, it is it's helping you avoid something. It could have been that you in the past had avoided something, that there was something that you could have done that really would have changed your future negatively. And because you avoided that, now you have found yourself in this path of like finding a lot of balance in your life and releasing things that maybe you once were kind of tied to and now you're not. And you are still fearful of leaving things behind. And how these energies resolve is you still won't really know everything, but you will be giving up the fight to know everything. So clarify the Hanged Man. So you have the death card, so there's definitely major endings. But with the death card, it's an ending so that there can be new things brought in. And so from this, I would say that you have a lot of new things being brought in. And if this was in the reverse, it would mean that you are refusing to let those new things be brought in. But it's in the upright, you're very open to them, and you're very open to receiving new. Crazy. Okay, so what's the Temperance? The Page of Wands. So this is you being really inspired by a new idea that you've had. It's something that you're very passionate about, and something that brings you a lot of excitement. And so your energy is balancing out, but at the same time, there's this new energy being brought in that is helping you become inspired to do something. This could be a new project that you're doing. What's the Eight of Swords in reverse? The Tower. Crazy. Okay, so yeah, so in the past we have you avoiding this huge life-changing thing that could have really made your world crumble, and you avoided that, and now you are releasing it. So you are releasing whatever this is. That is so cool. So yeah, we have the Tower in reverse here, and we have you releasing the Tower here. So what's the Queen of Pentacles? The Sun. What a good freaking reading. The Sun is like, this is such a happy card. It's so many, and this is children. There's so many really happy things happening. It's joyous, it's memories being made, inspirational. It's just a really good card. And on top of this, it's like, this is like you peaking. What's the Ten of Cups? The Fool. Taking a risk, taking a leap of faith into a new beginning. I fucking love tarot, dude. This is insane. Yeah, so this is you not even really knowing where you're going, but still just doing it anyways. And yeah, just taking the leap of faith, just hoping that everything will work out. And it's a really good card. It's putting the fears behind you. It's starting over, starting new, something new. Okay, so what's the Lovers in reverse? Okay, so the Lovers in reverse is clarified by the Six of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse. So this could possibly be that you, again, it's you having a hard time leaving something behind, and you actually, you are still going back to it in a sense, because whatever it is bringing you emotional fulfillment. I'm gonna pull one more. Give me one more on the Lovers. The Emperor. So I would see this as you going, not going back, but you staying with, rather than leaving something behind, you are staying with it. But this time you're coming at it with a different approach. And the approach is that you are taking more control over it. And so you're coming in with more of an energy of like, I know what I want from this situation, and if I'm not gonna get it, I'm not gonna be involved in it. So it's a very yeah, like I know what I want, and if it's not gonna serve me, then I'm not gonna be involved in it. But it looks like you're still giving it a shot. You're still going to be there. What's the Judgment in reverse? So the Judgment in reverse is clarified by the Judgment and the Moon, which you have right here again. And so, yeah, you feel like there are still things that you are having a hard time making a decision about, because they're hidden to you. So it's something that you think that you don't know the full story, and so these are conflicting because there's the Judgment in reverse and then the Judgment in the upright. And so whatever it is, you're having a hard time making a judgment call about it because there's something still that you don't know yet. What is the King of Pentacles in reverse? The King of Cups. Okay, so this could be, what's the Ten of Swords in reverse? Okay, so it's somebody who offers you a lot of love, but at the same time is may not be very stable, and you're having a hard time letting go of this relationship, because there's some sort of confusion in it. There's something that you just don't know about and that is confusing you. What's the Six of Wands? And so I would say your hopes are but the thing with the King of Cups is that it's an emotional fulfillment, but there's still something missing. Or maybe you feel like there's something missing. I think it's that you feel like there's something missing. You feel like you don't know the whole story. What's the Six of Wands in reverse? Or I mean the Six of Wands in the upright. Oh, so there is a part of you that is fearful of your total happiness. You're fearful of closing out this cycle of your life. Which, yeah, it's like a fear of being actually totally content. What's the Six of Swords in? Not reverse. Yeah, the Magician. So you're actually very fearful of. I think that you know that where you are right now, you can. You do have everything that it takes to get what you want. But I think that there is a sense of being scared of, I don't know what, the Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is totally, there is a sense of being, there's a celebration here. This is, oh my God. I like want to cry. I just love tarot so much. Okay, so there is a situation here that is a celebration that it looks like it literally is a wedding, and you're fearful of that. Crazy. So that's part of this. There is this fear here of this celebration, or not a fear, a worry. What's the moon? The outcome is you speaking your truth. The Queen of Swords is still somebody who cares about the people that are around them, and they still are very caring and nurturing, and they do know how to rule. They're still a queen, but they're truth seekers, and so they seek the truth and the meaning in everything. And so with this moon here, this unknown, this is you really seeking the clarity. And it looks like even here you're seeking, or not seeking, but you're kind of just like standing your ground and demanding, like, this is the way that it's going to be for me. What's the Five of Swords in reverse? Ooh. Okay, so this is you being totally content. There's this wish fulfillment aspect in your life that is coming to completion. And I think that something that led up to it could have been almost impulsive action towards it. And so it was kind of you, and this could still be happening now too, but you kind of laying your swords down, saying, I'm not gonna fight anymore, and I'm just gonna kind of like impulsively go towards what I want. And you did that, and in that you are finding your wish fulfillment. So something that you've been wanting for a long time, and you're getting that. And then with that, you also get a personal victory. And this can also be personal like recognition of some sort. So like people are recognizing this about you, that you are receiving this victory. This is such a good reading. Okay, I do kind of want to get an advice card, but I'm gonna run in another room and grab it. But yeah, this is really cool, and this crazy that this print showed up. So this to me is just all about brand new beginning. This is like inspiration is coming to you like crazy, and you're releasing this. There was something that could have happened that would have been really, really destructive for you, but you're releasing it, and you totally avoided it. And instead you took this, you accepted this, whatever this is, this ending. And with endings, it could be an ending of a mindset, or the way you think about things, or whatever it is, but there was an ending. And I think it almost is the way you think about things, because with the Hanged Man, it's you seeing things from a different point of view. And so you're ending this mindset, or maybe the way you see things, and you're coming more into balance, which is giving you inspiration. And then in the near future, you have this, you taking this leap of faith, and whatever this is, it's a leap of faith into something sort of unknown and a new beginning. But this is the total fulfillment. You're in the perfect 10. Like, this is the completion. Okay, I'm gonna go get advice cards. Hang on a second. I should have brought them over here, but I didn't. Okay, so also, when I just went to go grab that, I have all my cards in this like wooden box, and like all my decks, and I grabbed this one, and I had a missing card from one of my decks like shoved in between this book and this, and it was the Emperor, which you have right here, and I just like take all of those things as signs. And so I really do think that this has a lot to do with you regaining control. Okay, so what is the advice that Grace needs to hear? Okay, so you have compassion and focused intention. So this is so crazy. Okay, so this card says release judgment. Oops. See if I can get this up. Okay, so you have the judgment card here twice. So release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Okay, let's look up the meanings of these. Okay, so various meanings of this card. Oh, this just aligns. Okay, so release guilt and shame for healing and transmutation. Keep your thoughts about yourself and others positive. Avoid gossip or bad-mouthing of yourself or others. Forgive yourself or another. Don't be so hard on yourself or others, and release perfectionistic tendencies. Oh, and that is another aspect of this card here in your fears. There is a sense of gossip too. And so that's something that you are worried about as well. Diana, you also got focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So let's look at various meanings of this. Stay positive, know what your priorities are, and take action on them. Take control of your schedule. Release all doubts. Avoid naysayers and skeptics. It just aligns. That's so cool. I love it. Okay, Grace, I hope this helped you. This was, honestly, these energies were so good, and they like almost perfectly aligned with everything that you told me, in my opinion. So yeah, that's so cool. And also I should say that the moon card does come with a sense of paranoia almost. And so there could be feelings of paranoia as well, or just feeling like paranoia in the way that things actually aren't being hidden from you, but you could be feeling like they are. That's another part of that. Okay, well, I hope this helped. I hope you have a good night. I hope you watch this tonight because I want to know what you think. And this is me logging off. I need to get like a good slogan for when I'm done with videos. Alright, and now we're logging off. Alright, so now we're logging off. See ya.